Hey everyone, Alice here with a mid-month reading. I wasn't able to really do the monthly readings at the beginning of this month, mostly because I just couldn't, it wasn't feeling right. Like, I tried to do so many readings and they just didn't feel right, and if it didn't feel right, then I just didn't post it. So this is like attempt number like 5 or something. But I think I've figured out kind of a way of how I want to do the monthly readings, but this is a little bit of a um shortened version. I don't know. We'll see. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure it out. So there's 4 piles here. I've pre-shuffled because the shuffling just takes too long to do it like live. Otherwise, like half of the time would just be spent shuffling. Like, I swear it would be like 30 minutes of me shuffling. So I did it separately, but it's still the intention here. So I'm going to do the first 4 signs here: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. And for each sign, we're just going to see what the incoming energy here is mid-month, mid-August here. I have an idea of, like, it's kind of like a what if type of thing. Like, if this shows up, then it's this type of energy, and then if this shows up, it's this type of energy. I mean, it's hard for me to really explain. It's just something like I've been kind of just doing for myself, because I don't even know why I was just testing it for myself, really. And I'm like, why don't I just do the monthly readings like that? So it'll make sense. It'll make sense as I do it. So I'm gonna stop like trying to explain it, and we'll just kind of get in here with it. Just to kind of remind you of more information about this reading, like, and how I do my readings, and all of that information is in the description box below. So please check that out so you understand, what's going on here. I feel like a lot of people, at least, I don't know, like, here it seems to be people are worried about getting scammed and being ripped off or taken advantage of when it comes to readings. I hate how they lump like psychics and readings and together and all that. Like, I always say, I'm not psychic. I'm not psychic. I'm not an astrologer. I literally just read tarot. I read energy. That's all I do. It's like translation, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say always use your best intuition. Always, in your instincts. Like, if it feels like a scam, then it probably is a scam. If somebody's asking for thousands of dollars from you, then it probably is a scam. I mean, just because I feel like more people are awakened and more people are more accepting of spirituality and everything, that doesn't mean that there aren't people who are trying to scam you out of money and trying to manipulate you and all of that. So just be discerning, of the readers that you find. And, even though, like, I am not trying to do anything, I don't even know what I'm doing here, to be honest. But I mean, I still might not be the reader for you, even though, like, I have no ill intentions towards anybody. But I mean, maybe things just don't click with you with what I say, because maybe I'm just not the reader for you. So I would experiment and try to find who and the readers that you resonate with, and always listen to that gut feeling. If it feels wrong, if it feels like something isn't right, go with it. I would also suggest, if you're in a place where, like, you're really, like, upset and in a really, like, low negative vibrational place, I would say probably not to watch tarot readings. I would say that maybe the best thing would be to, work on yourself, self-love, Maybe try to ground yourself, meditate if you want to do something spiritual, but try not to like watch too many tarot readings, because I feel like you could just get your hopes up, you know, and I don't know if that is really like going to help you to heal and to grow. I mean, it might, but I don't know. You know your situation better than I do. I don't know, it just seems lately there seems to be a lot, at least around me, in the main media, in the mainstream media, talking about, you know, people getting scammed by tarot readers and psychics and whatever. And I just kind of like, I don't want like people to get the wrong idea, you know, be turned off by the whole thing. It's like, use your best intuition here. You know, it's up to you if something makes sense and all that. I mean, I'm not here to predict the future. They're not fortune telling. It's just reading the current energy. You know, energy changes. Energy's fluid. People have free will. You know, just right now, it's like a potential outcome of what could happen. But things can change. You know, there are so many potential outcomes that you have every day, every minute, every second. So anyways, sorry, little rant. Just thought, I don't know what I thought. Just thought I'd get that out there. So signs: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Capricorn. I will be doing the other signs. So you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or whatever sign that you feel drawn to. Like I said, I'm not an astrologer. These aren't horoscopes. So whatever you feel drawn to, even the piles, even just looking at the piles now, if you feel drawn to a pile, because it goes Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, even if you feel drawn to a pile, I would say, you know, follow your intuition, okay? If you like this reading, if you enjoy this reading, you find it useful or insightful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share this video. It really helps me do more with the channel, and you get to be notified when I post new readings up, which I try to do as frequently as I can, as my energy and everything allows me to. Alright, so we'll get started. We'll start with Aries. Okay, Aries. Oops, get that out of the way. Let's see what's going on for you mid-August. Yeah, we'll just see what's going on and we'll go from there. I don't really know what's here, so that is you, your significator. Something to do with you. Star. Oh, you might be very focused on your goals. Yeah, I'm getting focused on your goals. Yeah. 5 of Clubs, this is about action, doing things, being very active here. 7 of Hearts. This is a lot of fantasy, like goals not yet reached. You know, it's just make-believe right now. You haven't gotten to them yet. All right. Let's see why. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page and Knight. There is a bit of a stubborn energy here, or just like a little hard-headedness, not really being able to, I don't know, there's something like you can't really get past. I feel like it has something to do, it's something emotional, but it's like, the King of Cups here, you might be acting a little bit childish here. It's like you should know better, and there's a bit of a hard-headed, like procrastinating type of like laziness. It's like a lazy energy here. So it's like maybe you've been feeling like you haven't been really active lately, and it's like, I want to get my butt into gear. It kind of feels like that. So let's see what's going on. Supportive energies, we got official person. Yeah, this is about wanting to be a little bit more responsible, being how would I put this? I'll leave it at that for now. That's what I'm getting, is responsible here. Faithfulness, yes, loyal. See, loyal, faithful, responsibilities here. We have surprise in reverse. We have lawyer. See, we have all these things about following the rules. Rules and law. Feeling, moods, feelings. We've got mystery. You may be feeling like you don't really know things. I don't know. That's weird. We'll get into that. Biter. Your behavior. And then the advice here is buy the book. Buy the book. So the overall message here that I'm kind of getting for you, Aries, is that it's like you're focused on like your dreams and your goals, and it's like wanting a second chance, like another shot at them here. Maybe changing your approach here, because it seems that you've been kind of lazy, kind of aloof, kind of, you know, maybe not even really caring that much about something here. I feel like you've been stubbornly holding on to like a single way of doing something here, and it kind of feels like you're realizing this isn't working. like it's like it looked good on paper, but it's not really working out here. Maybe I need more structure. And that's with this official person, the lawyer. Maybe I need more structure. Maybe I need more order. With faithfulness here, it's like maybe I need to stick to a routine here. Maybe I really need to stick to it more. Like, for example, let's say it's like a lifestyle change. Like maybe you want to eat healthier, or you know, maybe you tried being vegan or something like that. It seemed really good on paper, because it's like, oh, there's so many like recipes, so many good foods, you know, that seem really good to eat. You don't need meat, and it just seemed really good. But maybe like, you know, in practice, you know, you found yourself maybe not putting your full effort into it and just sticking to what you usually do, like how you usually eat, maybe. Or like maybe you were going out and, you know, people are having burgers, or you went to a barbecue or something, and you're just like, no, I can't like not have burgers, but you're like, you wanted to go vegan, right? And it's like, it's not really working here. So I feel like it's something along those lines. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm not psychic, but there's something along those lines that it's like you wish to be better at, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna try again here. With mystery, I feel your mood is in this mood of like, you know what, there's just some things that I don't know. I just, some things are a mystery. There are just some things that I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It almost feels like you're not giving yourself high expectations for the outcome of this. It's like you're just accepting that, you know, you don't know how this is going to turn out. It might turn out good, it might not turn out good, and you're just kind of going with it here. This biter energy in the way that you're behaving, I feel like you're taking a lot of inspiration from other people here, because you're trying a different approach here. It's like, well, what you were doing and what you did wasn't working. So it's like, okay, so what can you do here, right? So what's another way that you can do things here? So I feel like you may be, taking ideas from other people. You know, you see something has worked for them, you're like, oh, maybe I'll do that here. The only thing is that you might like take a little bit of credit for it. Like if somebody in your life like asks you like about it, you might be kind of like, oh yeah, like I totally thought about doing that. You know, that was my idea. I mean, that's the only thing here. Yeah, I don't really feel like I need to clarify any of this. It seems like fairly like straightforward here. I mean, I don't know specifics, but even if I clarify, it's not gonna tell me specifics here. I mean, maybe I'll just clarify this King of Cups here, like this aloof energy. You know, where is this coming from? This it's a bit of a disinterested energy, the laziness. You can get some clarification there. Five of Wands. And we'll got one more. And the Chariot. And I just feel like you've slowed down. There might have been... I'm getting with the Five of Wands, like, it is like a competitive, but it's more of like maybe you were comparing your life to other people, and that kind of just made you like not really want to do it as much. You know what I mean? Like, not as interested anymore and kind of just slow down here. That's a possibility here. All right, so your advice or guidance here, we have by the book. I always like when the reading, like, everything matches. Like, I'm not making up any of this. Like, this is order. You can even see here, official person, lawyer, you know, that is a lot of order, structure. Here, I mean, Five of Clubs is like, let's get my butt into gear. Faithfulness is sticking to something, you know, being faithful, sticking to it. You know, it's like, you know, it's all here. And by the book is just more of that, to be honest. By the book is more, I mean, it's more about spirituality and the structures and the laws of spirituality. It's a little woo-woo, but, you know, the guidance here talks a lot about, you know, the law of abundance, the law of attraction, you know, all these laws that are in place here for spirituality. It's not necessarily that you need to like follow them, but just realize that, you know, everything has structure and, you know, things aren't chaotic here. And I mean, I don't know, it's pretty much the advice here, like, you know, just stick to it. Basically, you know, whatever plan you make, like whatever routine, whatever structure, you know, the advice here is really just to stick to it. And it's like, it's not, you know, when you have structure, it creates order, and then from order, you know, that's, you know, you get results. It's like if you try to do something and you don't really have a plan, then, you know, you're probably not going to get like optimal results here. So it just really does feel like the advice and or guidance here from Spirit is to really be like, create a plan and stick to it. Like, don't try to just wing it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, by the book, you know. If there's an optimal way of doing something, so I don't know what it is that you have this goal of doing, but like, okay, I guess the thing is also like, yes, there are more than one ways to skin a cat kind of thing, but there is one optimal way of doing it. You know what I mean? It's like min-maxing if you play video games, where, you know, you do the minimum amount to get the maximum out of it. So that, which is just basically being, you know, optimal, you know, optimizing here. So I'm trying to think of an example. Like, let's say running. Okay, let's say you want to take up running, because I'm drawn to the running shoe here. I mean, you can just go out and just start running, right? I mean, anybody can just go out and start running. But if you want to be a good runner and you want to like run for long distances, there is a optimal way of doing it. And I know like there's a lot of apps and stuff that, you know, can help you, you know, you kind of ease into it, because you have to build up stamina and, you know, breath control and running properly, like, so you don't get, you know, what is it, like the runner splints or whatever, so you don't hurt your you know, injure yourself. You know, there's a way of doing things here, and kind of the advice here is from Spirit is, you know, figure out the optimal way of doing things. I mean, don't just like do it, you know what I mean? Because perhaps whatever way that you were doing things, maybe you need to learn a little more here. You know, no, it doesn't hurt to learn a little bit more how to do something, because perhaps you weren't doing it the most optimal way, and that's why, you know, it kind of didn't work out here. So, okay. That's your reading, Aries, for this mid-month. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Taurus, let's see what's going on for you mid-month for August. We got the magnifying glass. Oh, I have the wishing well. So you may be taking a closer look at what it is that you really want. Like the wishing well is like your deepest desires. And the magnifying glass is like, you know, you're putting a magnifying glass to that. So you might be taking a closer look or a deep dive into what it is that you want. We have the Ace of Clubs and the Six of Clubs. The Six of Clubs could be about education. It could be about researching, studying here. So you could be, it's not really like saying what, I don't know what your, obviously, I don't know what your deepest desires are, but it does seem that you are doing the research here. You're starting to do some research here. The Ace of Clubs is very much an energy of getting a new idea, getting some fresh perspective. Now, I mean, both these are very much related to school and education and learning. So it might have something to do with that. I don't know. We'll see more. This is why I like to get all the cards out, and then like I kind of like, as I put it out, you know, I'll tell you how I feel, but I like to see everything so I can get an idea, because it's like just reading a sentence out of context. I'm like, I need to see everything so I could tell you the whole story. All right, so we have Two of Swords, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor. There's something like, you might be doing this because you might be getting a little tired here. You might even be thinking about giving up here on something. It's like you're not able to make a choice here, not able to make a decision here because you want control. You know, you want to, like, I mean, even looking at this card, he's in thought, right? He's very pensive here. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, you want to make sure like the decision that you make is like the right decision for you. You know, you want to get all the information here. Could be that. Yeah, this is about you. You. You don't have to be female. That's just a significator here. Cheerfulness in reverse. There may have been some sort of celebration recently that has been cut short that has made you think about these things here. I don't know, something along those lines. Dark-haired woman. There could be somebody here who has given you some sort of advice. How you're feeling, intuition. Yeah, you're really thinking. You're feeling with your intuition here. It can be some of this is coming from like you just kind of feel like you really should re-examine these things in your life here, or you're just, you know, being very in tune with your intuition. It's just like a general feeling for you. Yeah, your actions here, we've got pity party, we've got rolling in dough, we've got can't sleep. I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying that you're throwing a pity party here. I mean, there's a little bit of like a woe is me type of energy, but I'm not saying that it's not like justified or anything like that. You know, all this, you know, re-examining here what it is that you really want, your deepest desires here. You know, it does seem to be that it's causing a little anxiety here, some insomnia here. Rolling in dough. As for an action, I mean, it could be that, you know, you are, because rolling in dough is like unexpected wealth, unexpected finances here. It could be that you're gambling a little bit here. and the gamble is paying off. Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of that. Okay, and then the advice and or guidance is, what is this? To the sea. I was like trying to like read it upside down. Okay, so I think I kind of see what may be going on here. It's possible, now this may not apply to everybody here, but it's possible that you may have come into some money here, like a good chunk of money here, and it's almost like, okay, yay, we got this money, like rolling in dough, yay, something good has happened. And then it like dawns on you that, you know, having this money means more responsibility here. You know, and it's like, okay, so it's not like, it's very short-lived. Maybe you have to pay taxes, or maybe you're just like, okay, well, what do I want to use the money for? Do I want to use it, you know, to pay off debt, or should I use it to get something that I really wanted, something that I've wanted for like ever, for a long time here? You know, it feels kind of like that. I feel like somebody has given you some practical advice here, with, what is it called? A dark-haired woman. This can be somebody who has good intentions. I feel somebody who you probably trust their opinion, or like at the very least, you know, they care about your well-being. They're not out to in any sort of malicious way or anything like that. So they may have given you some practical advice, and that's, you know, kind of what you're thinking about here. You know, trying to do some research, trying to figure out, you know, taking a closer look at what it is that you want to do here. Because I feel with the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's almost like, you know, it's more difficult than you thought it was going to be. You know, it's, you know, Nine of Wands can be, you know, struggling a little bit here. And I feel with the Two of Swords, I feel like you have two options here, and you're at a crossroads here. And with the Emperor here, it's like you want to be responsible. You want to be, you want to make sure you're choosing the right choice here. I mean, it doesn't have to do with money. Like, there is something to do with money here. It doesn't all have to be about money. It can be something that brings in money, like a job or a career. It can be the difference, you know, trying to make a choice between a job that is practical and that maybe pays well, versus, you know, maybe starting your own business and not really knowing if it's going to work out or not. Or, you know, a job or something, or career that is something that you're passionate about, but maybe it doesn't pay as much as another job. It can be that, you know, it can be anything like that. Or it can just be like the difference between, you know, purchasing two things. You know, you have one thing that maybe is more practical and, you know, more reliable and probably what you should get. And then there's the other thing that's like, it probably doesn't have any practical use, but it's like, I like it. It's like slime. Like, what use does slime have? You just squish it, but you can't like eat it or anything like that. It doesn't really have any substance, really. It's just fun. So it's like, oh, do I want to get something like food that probably would be helpful, especially, you know, in economic times and everything, or do I want something fun? You know, it feels kind of like that. It's like trying to decide between two things here. I feel in your mood, you're really, at least you're in your intuition. You know, you are listening to your intuition here, you know, going with your gut here. But I feel like your gut is probably going a little towards the less practical thing, and that's probably where things are getting a little stuck here. So let's see here. The advice and our guidance here from Spirit is to the sea in reverse. Okay, so what this this is about is basically there are things that you can't really help, that happen. There's a flow to life, and there are ups and there are downs, right? And sometimes, things just are kind of in a downward dip here. I feel like you had a high here with cheerfulness or something to celebrate, and then it dipped down into sort of, this, it's not negative, it just kind of dipped down here, and, wasn't as great here, but that's normal, highs and lows here, and you may be in a bit of a low here, you may be trying to fight it. The advice and guidance from Spirit is not to fight this, not to fight being in the low, not to resist, because sometimes you can learn things from being in low points. In fact, you learn a lot of things from being in a low point here. Because it's basically there's nowhere else to go but up as well. And it's kind of like, it's gonna happen, you're gonna go in this high point when it's time to. So, ebbs and flows, ups and downs. Like if you're in a downward area, at some point something's got to give, and then it's got to go back up again. And Spirit is really saying the guidance here is while you're in that down point, do the best that you can. Don't try to force it, or like fight against whatever situation it is. It's like really just go with the flow and work out the things that you can work out right now. It feels very much like there are only so many things that you have control over. And when things aren't going like your way exactly, do the things that you have control over. Usually that has to do with yourself, right? It's a lot of self-care, self-love type of energy. So it's like, well, things aren't going your way. It's like, well, don't try to fight it and throw this pity party here if you feel, it's, if you're feeling like you're the victim in all of this. It's like, just kind of go with it and work on yourself and learn lessons and everything. And then when things start to look up, just go with the flow. I don't have any context, so it's really weird for me to say that. That's why I honestly, the guidance and advice part, I don't like it because there's no context half the time, and I feel like I'm just talking out my ass all the time. Like I'm not, I'm just relaying what's there, but I just have no idea like how it links up. But there it is. That is the advice and our guidance from Spirit. You know your situation better than I do, so take it as it resonates. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to add here. Your situation will be whatever it is. Like, I don't know specifics here, but I'm just reading the energy here, which is vague, but you get the idea. I hope. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus, for this mid-month, August. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Gemini, let's see what's going on. Sorry, I stopped because I'm like, did I write Gemini? Like, yeah, I did. Okay. Sorry. Just had a weird moment. Let's see what's going on for you in this mid-month of August. Ooh. We have heart. Something to do with feelings. We have tree. Oh, it might have to do with family. Family love. Or the love of your connections, or something to do with your past or origin. I don't know. There can be many things. There's just 2 cards. We'll just have to see what else we get here. Oh, there's people. We have a Queen of Diamonds, and we have a Jack of Clubs. For me, usually when a Queen and a Jack are together, this usually has to do with somebody from the past. And with, tree here, tree can be about the past here. So there could be, you might be reminiscing about somebody from the past, or there could be somebody like an ex who's coming back from the past here. Possibly. We'll see what else we get here. Oh, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, I think this has to do... This is probably an ex. Whatever this is. Has to do with an ex here. Somebody who blocked you. Somebody who you're not talking to, who you haven't been talking to, who... I feel you may have shut this person out. Like, it's like the door hadn't been closed completely, you know? It's like, but there is an sort of a walking away, an exclusion here of being left out here. You know, somebody here did something for their own selfishness here, their own self-interest here, because they weren't sure what to do. It's almost like they didn't know what to do. I don't know if this is you or them, but somebody didn't know what to do, so they just decided to sabotage it. Wow. It's like, I don't know what to do. Fuck it, I'm gonna burn it down. Okay. Yeah, see, Lovers. Something to do with, this is love based here. We have Child in reverse. This could have been something that, you know, like a false start, or something that was going to start, or that started off well and then kind of didn't go anywhere, or it just got worse here. What is this? We have Important Revelation in reverse. We have Delay here. Huh. Interesting. I feel... Okay. I'm saying interesting because I'm looking at the cards now. Your energy, your mood with this is happy. I feel that you've gotten over this. Whatever this is, whoever this is, you're in a good place now. You're in a happy place now. Because this a lot feels like the past with this tree here. Like, you know, this has already happened. Fine. You know, what happened here. But your mood is happiness. Now, it can be that you've gotten over this and you're happy about that, or you're happy that this person has come back. I mean, I don't know. It could go either way here, because your actions here is unfazed. Whatever it is you're doing, you're like, yeah, whatever. I'm not worried about it. You're not worried about any of this. So if that's resonating with you, then okay, because I don't feel like you are worried. You're not bothered by this person coming here. In fact, you probably haven't even really thought about them. Like, it just hasn't really even crossed your mind here. Yeah, so the advice here is the Fates. That's the advice and our guidance here. Okay. I mean, this is somebody coming back from your past here. This can be an old friend here with the Jack of Clubs. This could be somebody maybe who you used to work with. Maybe, I don't know. But it does feel like an old friend. I don't know if it went anywhere. It kind of feels more like a situationship or a friends with benefits type of situation that was going on here. They're returning, it seems, from the past here, because I'll be honest, this person, you know, this 5 of Swords and this 2 of Pentacles, they may have, you know, been two-timing you here. You know, they may have been juggling you and another person here, and now they're left with nothing. I think whatever other person, that didn't work out. Obviously, things didn't work out with you here, with Child in reverse. You know, things might have started fine, and then, you know, they burned out or whatever. It just didn't happen here. And this person now doesn't really have anything, but they see that, oh, maybe Gemini maybe Gemini will take me. Maybe, I see an opportunity here with Gemini. I don't think so, because I feel like with what is this called again? Fucking, whatever this is. What is it called? Important revelation. So small. Important revelation in reverse. I mean, this is like, yeah, you're getting information, but it's like, yeah, I really don't care. I mean, this isn't like it can be important information that you're getting, but it's like irrelevant to you. It's like, okay, so I found out that you were seeing somebody else when we were kind of together, like a situationship thing here, but like honestly, it just kind of feels like you don't care. It's like, okay, that's fine, whatever. With you know delay here, I feel like it was so long ago. Like, it was so long ago that's like it's irrelevant now. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's like something that happened years ago, and this person like is like bringing it up, and you're just like, okay, fine, I guess. Here, I mean, your mood here is happy. You're pretty happy about things. You're pretty content with things going on in your life here, and you're just kind of you're unfazed by this information. It was so long ago. It was so long ago. Um, Now, here's the thing. There might be some romance here with this person, maybe, because the advice and or guidance here is the fates, and the fates is all about destiny, fate. Um, you know, this could be very kismet. Maybe this person comes back into your life. I mean, and there's a reason for it. Sorry, I got like distracted. I hate when I hear like people walking around. Um, yeah, I feel like the advice or guidance here is that, you know, accept that there are things that you can't control. That some experiences and some things are meant to happen for a reason. There's some sort of greater purpose here. I don't know what that means here. Like, I don't know if this person is coming back into your life because you're meant to be in a relationship with them. I don't know. It could just be, it could just be that this person tells you about how long, like way back in the day that, they were two-timing you with somebody else, and your reaction to it, you find that like you don't care. You're just like, you just laugh it off, and you're just kind of like, whatever, that's so funny and everything. And maybe even just that experience surprises you, because maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago or something, like you would never have been like that. You would have been like furious, you would have been like livid, you would have just gone way over the top with it. And maybe now you're not, and like maybe it makes you realize like, hey, maybe I'm in a better place now. Maybe I'm a better person now. Maybe I've grown. Maybe it's just kind of a little bit of a test here to see how much you've actually grown, and how much you've healed and all of that. It could be that. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. But that's the advice and guidance here, is like, this is happening for a reason, basically. There's some purpose here. It's up to you to kind of like look within yourself and try to figure out, why is this person showing up? Why are they telling you these things? Like, what is the reason for that? I can't see like what it is here. I don't know. Maybe I can try to get some clarity in some of this. At least maybe some clarity on who this person is. What do you tell me about this Five of Pentacles? Five of Cups. Yeah, this person regrets. This person's got regrets. This person feels the loss emotionally here. Five of Swords. The Moon. More about 5 of Swords. What is this? 6 of Wands. I mean, there's a lot of ego here. I think at the time, this person, it's like they were masking their fears with this, you know, they were masking it with like ego and arrogance. And, you know, I think they just like the attention that they were getting, that, oh, there were like 2 people who want me and everything. You know, it seems like it was kind of that energy here. Yeah. And they just really couldn't make up their mind, you know, back and forth, like Gemini or this other person or whatever it is. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to be another person. It could just be something else that they were juggling, you know, you with, but probably is, you know, 2 relationships here. Tell me about this Lover's card. Yeah, 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like that's a past relationship. One that did not go so well here. I feel like you've healed from it though. You know, clearly. Okay. I think that's all I'm really gonna get out of this reading for you, Gemini. So that's your reading for this mid-August, mid-month. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you this mid-month August reading. So we've got Cross and Lilies. I could go a couple ways. Because lilies are all about peace and calmness here. Now the cross can be that there could be some peace coming to something that has been troubling you, some sort of obstacle, some sort of problem that you've had. We'll need a little more here. We got King of Diamonds. Ooh. The 3 of Spades. So there could be somebody here who, I don't know if this is you or if this is somebody else. This King of Diamonds with the 3 of Spades. This could be somebody who has maybe been working too hard. Could be jealous, suspicious. Yeah, lying. We're suspicious of people lying. This could be somebody who's being very nosy. Very, like, in your business. Why? We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Death in reverse. And the Moon. I mean, I'm getting kind of that this person doesn't have anything better to do. And it's just, you know, they're just feeding their own fears and their own worries here. Can be you. So sorry, but it can be your energy here. I do see that there is kind of a reprise here, if this is you, to whatever this is. But okay, let's see what else is going on. Unexpected income. You may be given some sort of gift here. Some sort of, it could be knowledge, like information. Doctor in reverse. Somebody who was supposed to be helpful wasn't very helpful. You know, this could be another person. Success in reverse. Yeah, it's like somebody who was supposed to be helpful wasn't very helpful here. You know, it feels like this is probably the thorn in your side, is whoever this King of Diamonds is. This is somebody who, you know, was nosy. They don't have to be a liar, but they just were, I feel like they were just very nosy, you know, third party. here, somebody else outside of, you know, the equation of the situation, putting their nose in where it doesn't belong. And it just feels like, yeah. Okay, we'll see what else. So your mood, determined. I feel like you are quite determined to get over this. I feel like that is, you know, where this sort of reprise is coming from, is, you know, it's from you. You can't really see it here, but there's a mountain on this card. You know, it's all about, you know, getting past this mountain, getting past this obstacle. Very determined to get past it here, very focused. Yeah, I feel like hater friends, you might have some people around you who are just kind of like, just not good. Not good people. Karmic friendships here. People who have alternative motives, people who you can't trust, people who are like plotting. I feel like that's this king here. And the advice here for you is happy, happy. Yeah, I mean, I feel that something here may have been disappointing you. Or you've just been suffering through something here. I do feel, you know, you are getting some sort of reprise from this, or reprise, whatever. Some sort of fulfillment, satisfaction, calmness, peace from this. And it seems to be what this is somebody who does not have your best interests, or who didn't have your best interests. They may have been holding on to a grudge. Here, this person, you know, I feel like this is something that this person, they just refuse to change. They refuse to see things differently here, because of their own fears, their own anxieties, their own worries, their own insecurities here. You know, this person just refuses to see things differently here. Somebody may have even tried, maybe even you tried to give them advice, and they're just not listening to it. They're just holding on to this stupid grudge. It might have to do with money here. You know, most things kind of do. With unexpected income, maybe you came into some money here that maybe they thought they deserved. I don't know. Just seems to have something to do with money here. Somebody giving money. Maybe you loaned this person some money and they never paid you back, or vice versa. I don't know what's going on here, but it seems financially based here. It could be that there may have been some sort of delay with money, like some sort of, like, it just feels like somebody felt like they should have gotten money or something. It could have been, you know, it could be like, this can be like an investment. It could have been something like, I'll just give you an example. Like maybe everybody was going to a concert, because it feels like this is with friends. I feel like this is a friend or an ex-friend, I guess, here now. Like if you were all going to a concert and one person was like, okay, well, give me the money and I'll go buy the tickets, right? And so they got the tickets, and then there may have been some sort of cancellation here, and then maybe this person, you know, wasn't giving back the money. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. And I just, because there's something to do with the cancellation, or it could have been a trip. Maybe you guys like all went in on a trip together here, and there was a cancellation here, and there's something about like maybe this person didn't get money. Maybe you were the one that was responsible for like getting all the tickets or something, and so like this person gave you the money, and you know, you got the tickets, but then there was a cancellation, and then this person's all mad at you because they're like, well, I want my money back, and they're like, well, I don't have the money, you know, like maybe you haven't gotten it back, you know, from wherever, you know, if it's an airline. I know that's happening a lot here, and it's probably happening a lot all over the world, where you know, people's trips are being canceled, and then the airlines aren't like refunding the money back. here, like at least here in Canada, that's happening. It's something similar to that. Like I don't think it's exactly that, you know, I'm not psychic, but something along those lines, because there have been a lot of cancellations here and not everybody's getting, you know, their money back from these cancellations, and it almost feels like this person thought that you were going to like pay them out of pocket or something for it. I don't know what they thought, but whatever it is, you know, they're holding some sort of grudge, and it's just a source of pain, a source of suffering for you, that it seems in this current energy, you know, you are getting some peace in the matter here. And your mood, like I said, you're very determined to kind of get past this. I don't know if it's because you're going to talk to this person or you're just going to like walk away from this person. I don't know how you're doing it, but it's like, I just want this to be done and over with. I don't want to deal with this anymore. So, I mean, your behavior here just might be like, you know, I'm done with these people or this person or whatever. Yeah, I mean, the advice or guidance here is happy, happy. It is like what's on the tin here. You know, the advice is, you know, here to, you know, don't worry, be happy. Pretty much. I mean, it's more along the lines of whatever is going on here, you know, try to look on the bright side of things, you know, look on the things, you know, that make you happy in the present moment. Especially like if this is over, if you're done dealing with this, you know, you can celebrate that. You can celebrate your freedom from whatever this bullshit was, and be just happy. Be happy that that's done. Be happy that's over. You know, like I said, it seems like it could have been a cancellation. Let's say this person was giving you all sorts of grief about it, like, I want my money, and then maybe the company or whatever that did the cancellation finally refunded you the money, and you just like went to your friend and you're just like, here's your money, now go away and just leave me alone. Like I can't believe you acted this way, like throughout this whole thing, you know, I can't deal with you anymore right now. And just maybe you're just done with it, and you're just like, I don't know if you're done with your friend, maybe you are, maybe you're like, don't talk to me again, here's your money, don't talk to me. It's possible. But yeah, I mean, money can make people do and act in some weird ways. Like, you could have been getting along fine and then money comes into the matter. Yeah. But I mean, the advice and guidance here is just be happy that, you know, things, that there's some peace coming here, that when you get that peace, be happy about that, you know, be happy about where you are, you know, presently in your life, you know, look at just be positive, be optimistic, look on the bright side of things. I mean, obviously, I mean, this is here because Spirit, you know, thinks that there's something in your life that you should be, you know, happy about, and that you should look to that to find your happiness. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I need to clarify, because it seems pretty clear. Like, I mean, when I say clarify, I mean all of this is clarification. You know, like, this is the main reading, and then all of this is clarification. So it's like, it's not like I'm not clarifying. It's just the energies here have they are already, like, they're supportive energy to the main energy here. Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. Okay. All right, Cancer. That's your mid-month reading for August. Thanks for watching. Good luck with this, and but it seems like it's in the current energy, it seems it'll be fine. So, all right, good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.